purpose of having you in the audience this morning is to show off a little bit about what middle school arts is going to look like. We pretty much continue doing the things that you all do, but when you get to middle school, you get to pick, usually 2 electives. What that means is, instead of going to a specials class where you rotate, and you're in the 6-day rotation, day 1, day 2, day 3, when you get to middle school, you get to go to that class 5 days a week. Now, our goal is to give you access to as many of the different types of arts as we can, and so we treat the whole experience in middle school like a buffet. You know what a buffet is? You put all the food out in front of you, and it's your job to go and try and see which things you like. So that's what we're doing here in middle school, so that by the time you get to upper school, you can really be specific and choose which path you want to follow. We have almost everything. We're going to have music. We focus on contemporary music, which means the types of songs that you might listen to on the radio. We also, bless you, we also introduce media production like you have with WTV, only when you come to middle school, you get to go a little bit further. We make a weekly show instead of a daily show, so you start to learn how to edit and piece together all of the different segments for that. In visual arts, you have access to ceramics. You can choose drawing and painting, digital photography. In theater, we have classes in thespians, which is competitive theater and acting and performances. You could even go backstage and do tech and crew, both for our productions and also for all of our thespians competitions. We have digital photography and graphic design. You can become the people who make our posters and our graphics. You can do just about anything you can think of here, and we also introduce you to speech and debate competition. Now, some of you may have already had a taste of what speech and debate offers, but by the time you get into middle school, you get to start competing. By the time you go to upper school, you'll be traveling with us nationally. So, start to finish, there's a lot for you to do. And for those of you who are interested in dance, we also have a competition dance team called Finesse, and you're going to see them perform today. In fact, you're going to see about as many performances as we have today. And for those things that we can't put on stage, like visual arts and USN, which is USchool Network, we're going to show you videos. But you can even see we have a media team here today. They're live streaming our performance. We've got cameras in the back. And so that's just one of the things that you'll get to do when you're here with us. Thank you in advance for being really good audiences. Please put your hands together. Let's give a round of applause for students who are going to show off what they love to do here.
Hello there. My name is Mr. Rankin. I'm the head coach of speech and debate here at USchool. Speech and debate is a little bit like track and field, in which there are many events that you can compete in within speech and within debate. We have a couple of speech events to show you today. The first one I'm going to introduce is extemporaneous speaking. This event involves receiving a question about some topic involving current events. It'll take about 30 minutes to prep your speech, so you've never seen this question before. You get 30 minutes to prepare, and then you have a 7-minute speech. Now we have one speaker today to show you a little bit what that's like. But first, I need you to decide on a topic that she's going to talk about. So, the 2 topics that I have for you today are climate change and education. Raise your hand for climate change if you want to hear about that. Nice, it's a lot of you. Education? All right, I think climate change won. So I'm going to introduce our speaker. She is a junior here at USchool. Her name is Charlotte Reitman. Charlotte, come out for a sec. This is Charlotte. So Charlotte recently competed at a tournament for some of the best speakers in the country for her event. So she's really good. So Charlotte, you have 30 minutes to prep a speech about climate change. You good?
Yep.
All right.
Bye, guys. Ran out.
You'll see her in a little while. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you something drastically different. The other event that I'm going to show you is humorous interpretation, in which the speaker takes a piece of literature and performs it. And it's supposed to make you laugh. It's funny, it's exciting, and the performer plays multiple characters using their face, body, physicality, that sort of thing. So today we have an 8th grader named Leia Agozi here to perform an HI piece for you. So let's give it up for Leia.
The real estate agent sent out a sheet on ya. So I know you're Margaret, and you're in 6th grade. So am I. Well, you want to come upstairs and go into my sprinklers? Mom? There's a girl here who wants to know if I can go into her sprinklers. If you want to. I need my bathing suit. Cats, Margaret, I don't know where a bathing suit is in this mess. Looks like I can't find my bathing suit. You can borrow one of mine. It's clean. My mother always washes them after a wearing. Where should I change? What's wrong with you? When I was 10, my mom gave me a book. She said it would help me when I become a lady, but now that it's actually happening, I think the book would have been much more helpful if it included pictures, or color, or pictures with color. You see, I've read the book several times, but absolutely nowhere in the table of contents does it mention that I would have near-death experiences for 1 week, every month, for practically the rest of my life. You see, I don't think there's a book for that, though. I don't think there's a book for any of this. And by any of this, I mean the hardships of growing up. And for Margaret, a 6th grader on the peak of hitting puberty begins to question whether she's normal as the girls in her secret clubs start to discuss boys, bras, and getting their first period. Now for me, I'm gonna go read that book one more time. And this time, I am taking notes. Are you there, God? It's me, Margaret, by Judy Blume. Thank you.
There are lots of different categories that you can choose from. That was a humorous interpretation. You could also choose dramatic interpretation. So for those of you that like performing and acting, there are lots of choices. It's not just debate. But then it's a very exciting world of debate as well. If you're ever interested in learning more, just reach out to any of our teachers when you get here, and we'll definitely find an event for you. Next, we're going to show you a video of our visual arts programs. The one thing that I do want to mention is you're not going to see in this video graphic design and digital photography. That's something that we're still working on to incorporate into this. But if you are interested in visual arts, we have ceramics, digital photography and graphic design, and drawing and painting. Enjoy.
In the visual arts, students have access to elective courses in drawing and painting, ceramics, and digital photography and design, which will help them hone their craft and build portfolios. Their artwork will be featured in digital magazines, competitions, galleries, and most importantly, in our own hallways. Students in ceramics learn how to create a wide variety of ceramic sculptures. Middle school students develop fundamental clay building skills through a series of fun projects. In upper school, students can take beginning, intermediate, and then advanced level courses in sculpture and 3D design, building their own stories out of clay. In the middle school drawing class, students acquire basic drawing techniques through fun projects that teach perspective and observational drawing. This class is designed to help prepare beginning artists for the more advanced classes in upper school, where they will hone their observational drawing skills using the 7 elements of art with a heavy focus on value and shading techniques. More advanced students in drawing and painting are introduced to acrylic, oil, and watercolor painting. In advanced studio classes, our most serious artists work autonomously on building their portfolios by producing a concentration of 2-dimensional work in drawing, painting, or digital photography.
I am the music teacher for middle and upper school, and you're going to see a little bit of music. If you're interested in music, you can talk to your counselors. Some of these classes are by audition, others are for beginners, and we do a lot of contemporary music, like Mr. Swordlow was saying, and today you're going to see our middle school contemporary music ensemble, which, again, this is a group of all middle schoolers performing contemporary music like what you'd hear on the radio, and after that, you're going to hear our after-school extracurricular a cappella group, Aquapella, performing a song as well. Cool? So if you need any information, bug your counselors, you can bug your music teacher, and they will all point you in the right direction. Hope you enjoy.
Hi, my name is Victoria Lee, and we're going to be singing This Love by Maroon 5 for you guys. Try my best to feed her appetite, keep her coming every night, so hard to keep her satisfied. Kept playing love like it was just a game, pretending to feel the same, then turn around and leave again. But oh, this love has taken its toll on me. She said goodbye too many times before. Everything's alright. My pressure on your hips, I'm sinking my fingertips, every inch of you, because I know that's what you want me to do. This love has taken
So this is upper school CME, and after this you're going to hear upper school and middle school combined group that we have called Aquapella. It's an after-school acapella group. So you're going to hear a couple of performances. Please enjoy.
Hello everyone, my name's Ava, and we're going to be singing Black Sheep by Metro. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, my name's Gianna, this is Acapella, and our song is Take Me to Church by Hosier.
Everybody's disapproval. I should've worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Every son is getting more bleak. A fresh poison tree. We were born sick. We heard them say it. My church offers no absolute. She tells me worship in the bedroom. The only heaven I'll be sent to is when I'm alone with you.
lost. Wanna call all of the shots. If you wanna be sweet or be soft, then go. Wanna go 6-inch or flat. Don't wanna wear hot pink or black. Don't let nobody tell you you can't, 'cause you can. You can be a lover or a fighter, whatever you desire. Life is like a runway and you're the designer. Wings of a butterfly, eyes of a tiger. Whatever you are, baby, choose your fighter. Choose your fighter. Choose your fighter.
The microphone needs to be on. I'm here to talk about theater. Next, you're going to see a performance from Matilda that we did in the fall. But before that, there are some elective options for you during the school day. Thespians, which is pieces that's kind of similar to speech, where you take it to competition. There is a district and state festival. Layla is going to sing a song from Matilda. She could bring that to competition. You could be large groups, small groups, acting, technical theater, costume design, all of that. So there's a thespian class in the fall, and then in the spring is theater arts. Prior to those is a performing arts survey that you would take in 6th grade to give you a taste of what theater can offer. So I hope you'll join us either in class or extracurricularly in our shows. So this is Layla singing Quiet from Matilda.
Have you ever wondered who I have about how when I say red? For example, there's no way of knowing if a red means the same thing in your head as a red means in my head when someone says red. I'm not sure, but I wonder if inside my head am I just a bit different from some of my friends? These answers that come into my mind and vivid, these stories delivered to me fully written. When everyone shouts like they seem to like shouting, the noise in my head is incredibly loud, and I wish they'd just stop. My dad and my mom and the telly and the stories would stop for just once. And I'm sorry, I'm not quite explaining it right. But noise becomes anger, and the anger is light, and this burning inside me would usually fade, but it isn't today. And you hear down the shouting, and my heart is pounding, and my mind is burning, and suddenly everything is quiet. Like silent, but not really silent. Just that still sort of quiet, like the sound of a page being turned in a book, or a pause in a walk in the woods. And though the people around me, their mouths are still moving, the words they are forming cannot reach me anymore. And it is quiet, and I
So up next, we're going to watch a video about USN, it stands for USchool Network. We set out to make a competitive news team. We produce a show once a week. We go to competitions. We just got third in the country for the Fall Nationals, and we're about to go to Long Beach. And we participate in on-site competition, so they give us like 8 hours to make an 8-minute show based on a prompt. It's super exciting. We're out here around school. You've probably seen our team, and we're starting to get into sports broadcasts as well. So for those of you who don't want to be in front of the camera, or don't necessarily want to use a camera like the one I've got here, you can definitely be on a microphone or a headset calling a game, doing play-by-play and commentary. Lots of things to get excited about, and if you're interested, we can't wait to have you in middle school. That's when we start, and that goes all the way to high school. Another thing that I just want to shout out before I walk off the stage, Layla was in Matilda. That was our middle school musical. But in just a few weeks, we're going to be auditioning for our lower school musical. This year, we're doing Winnie the Pooh Kids. So if you're interested in being on stage, doing what Layla's doing, you should make sure you look out. We'll make announcements in ULink. We'll tell your parents. But if you're interested in getting into this stuff, this place is awesome. All right, enjoy this video about USN.
My name is Danny Swerdlow. I'm the Director of Arts, and I have a really exciting announcement about our media production program. When we first rebooted the media production program several years back, we had all of these goals in mind. We wanted to be able to have a weekly magazine show to present the news, as the Shark Weekly Review. But we also wanted to have a live sports broadcast program. We wanted to be field side or court side with all of the major sports: baseball, basketball, soccer, football, lacrosse, and swimming. We wanted to be able to send students out to almost every sporting event to be able to provide live sports commentary. We finally launched our very first sports broadcast show.
Welcome to the Sharks' first ever broadcast.
We did it live, we did it at homecoming, field side. We had a sports commentator, a play-by-play announcer, we had color commentary. We were able to take our show on the road.
And we're ready to go. It really does add so much to the game, and it adds so much to our school spirits.
There are lots of opportunities here at USN. We want to make sure that the news is wherever you are. So if you're a student who's interested in being on camera as a reporter, as an anchor, if you like sports, we want to make sure that we have everybody involved in this hands-on experiential program. You could be behind the scenes, operating a camera, live mixing the sound. You could even be editing the show that we're watching today. We try to do all of these things live, and now we're trying to do it on the road by bringing those live sports moments to you, regardless of where you are.
And he is in for the touchdown! Touchdown Sharks!
Whatever it is that you're interested and passionate about doing here at NSU University School, we want you to be on-site reporting for that event. We need somebody on the inside who can tell the story, and you are going to be the person who knows how to do that the best. Please send an email to uschoolnews@nova.edu if you are interested in participating. USN is bringing you the news wherever you are.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Williams and I am the coach for the Finesse Dance team. What we do here is really fun. We explore all different styles of music and dance. We like to, a lot like the contemporary band, we like to use music that you hear on the radio. We like to have fun here. So today my dancers have put together a little something for you guys to see. You may hear some songs that you've heard on the radio before, some of your favorite things, I hope. So I'm going to introduce them. Vanessa, come out. And I hope you guys enjoy.
Te dejo saludar.
we have one last performance for you. Remember Charlotte? Yeah, so she's been preparing her speech ever since you gave her the topic of climate change, so now she's ready to give it to you. So this is an abbreviated version of what the speech usually looks like. But first, we also have electives for 6th graders and 7th and 8th graders as well. If either of these performances interested you, you should consider signing up. But now, we have Charlotte Reitman.
On August 24th, 2023, Katie Henderson's life changed forever when her house was burnt down during the California wildfires. And though this might have been life-changing for Katie, it was only a blip in the long line of climate change-related natural disasters that have afflicted the United States. As The Atlantic explains, in an article published on November 1st of 2023, we've repeatedly seen that because of climate change, natural disasters in the United States have risen by nearly 50%, affecting all 50 states, whether it be with flooding in New York, hurricanes in our home state of Florida, or tornadoes in Alabama. Unfortunately, this hasn't only affected the people. It's affected our economy. As a White House press release on March 13th of 2023 explains, the United States has spent over $165 billion in fixing the damages caused by climate change, something that's greatly resulted in a higher national debt. So, when considering that thousands of people are affected by climate change-related natural disaster every day, it's imperative we ask today's question. How can the United States mitigate the effects of climate change-related natural disasters on the economy? The answer, they need to focus on preventative measure, specifically in 3 key ways. First, by focusing on our agriculture sector. Next, by promoting the use of green energy. And finally, by investing in better infrastructure. Every year, the United States creates 360 million tons of food, resulting in a 6% boost in our GDP and feeding millions of people, leading us to the first way in which the United States can mitigate the effects of climate change-related natural disaster on the economy by focusing on the agriculture sector. Oftentimes, when it comes to climate change, the first people are affected are the most vulnerable, farmers. Farmers face a massive intake of crop yield because of climate change, something they've seen nearly $21 billion worth of losses. As the American Farmers Bureau Federation explains on March 14th of 2023, this hasn't only affected farmers. It's also resulted in a 5% rise in the cost of food prices for all of us, something that's led to increased inflation. However, the United States can fix this. Specifically, after natural disasters ravage crop yields and result in higher food prices, the U.S. can come in and fund farmers to fix those crop yields. As Iowa Congressman Zach Nunn explains, they can do this through the USDA Watershed Program, something that is currently in place and restores agriculture to its former condition. But this obviously isn't working. If the United States can instead focus on making this plan restore agriculture to better condition than it was in before the natural disaster, they can widely help in not only fixing food inflation, but also helping solve food insecurity for the 13% of families that currently deal with it. Something that's not only better for our economy, but better for the American people.
All right, one more round of applause for everybody you saw today. That's really impressive, right? Yeah, she's one of the best in the country for doing that. So if this is something that you're interested in learning more about, there are going to be opportunities for us to help you pick an elective to sign up for. You're going to have counselors over the next several years helping you in the middle school. But we're really excited to have you in this building for all of your arts. So get excited. Next year, we're going to see you here. Thanks, everybody.